Good morning, YouTube. We're back down in Pineville, Missouri this morning, and sorry we didn't get to the audio yesterday, but we were on the road, and it was kind of hard to do anything on the road. So we're back here with you today in beautiful Pineville, Missouri, and we are going to be visiting tomorrow a church in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. So remember us in your prayers for traveling mercies, and God would give us a good service and fellowship with the people there. The devotional this morning is taken from Hebrews 12:6. Whom the Lord loveth he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Hebrews 12:6. Does not James say, Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, and again count all joy when you fall into divers temptations? Why is there any joy in trials, any pleasure in sorrow? No, none. But in the deliverance from the Lord, in the power of God put forth to bring the soul out, there is joy there. And therefore we have to walk in a dark path and make the light dear to our eyes when we have to pass through trials, and to taste the sweetness of the promises. When applied with power, we have to endure temptation that we may enjoy the sweetness of deliverance, and this is the way, be sure of it, that God deals with his people. Is your conscience made honest? Does that mantra in your bosom speak the truth? Tell me, what does it say? Few trials, few consolations, few sorrows, few joys, few difficulties, few testimonies from God, few sufferings, few discoveries of love and blood. Does not the apostle say, As the sufferings of Christ abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by sufferings by Christ? 2 Corinthians 1:5. And does he not say, Our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as ye are partakers of the suffering, so shall ye be also of the consolation? And does he not tell us to be mindful not to forget what the Lord says when he speaks to his people, that the lot of a child is to endure chastisement? He says, My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, God deal with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement or solemn word, O how applicable to thousands, whereof are all partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. J.C. Philpot, 1802 to 1869. We all have situations in our life that we go through that we know later are the chastisements of God. Maybe our reaction to some event in our life, inappropriate action, maybe our succumbing to some sin that entangles us, maybe some difficulty or sorrow that we have to face. These are all testings put forth by God to show us that we are truly his children. God bless.